Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernvalley Farms Beekeeping channel. My name is Vince. If you're looking for beekeeping videos, you've come to the right place. Okay, this is what we're going to do this morning, really quick. I pulled my supers off yesterday, and some of these hives are pretty packed. I got to thinking about it. I want to go back through two of these. They're just loaded with bees, and you'll see. I want to make sure there's not too many honey frames up on top. I know this is going to sound dumb, and this is just what I'm doing. I'm not telling you to do this. If there's too many honey frames up on top, I'm going to pull one or two of them out and replace them with some drawn comb or some new foundation, whichever, depending on what it looks like. And the whole reason of this is there is a lot of bees in this one. That one over there, which you'll see, has got even more bees. I was like, oh my God, how are these all going to fit back into this box? And they were bearding on the front for all day yesterday, and I pissed them off pretty good when I just took everything apart. So I'm going to go through both of these, take one or two frames of honey out, possibly. It depends on what it looks like. And then I'm going to replace them because the goldenrod is just about ready to pop. I've got a few pieces here and there in my pasture that's starting to bloom. So the second nectar flow is starting. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. If it was later in the year, I would not even think about doing this. But I've got plenty of time still with the goldenrod. And then when the goldenrod goes away, then obviously I will feed them if I have to. I'm just afraid. I don't think they would swarm. You never know. There's a lot of bees in those boxes. I want to just give them plenty of room. I do know in this hive here, there's a lot of drawn comb. There's a lot of cap brood in this hive. I just want to make sure she's got plenty of room. So I want to go back through this one and that one and just see how many frames of honey are in there. I don't want them to get honey bound. That's, honey bound means there's no room for the queen to lay. And I want to make sure I avoid that. So we're going to go in this really quick. It shouldn't take too long. And go through this. Pull a frame or two of honey out, take it up to the honey barn, extract it, put some different frames in, and we'll see how it goes. So I've got I got an extra box here. I can put these frames in, take them up to the honey barn. So let me grab the smoker and we'll get started. All right, let's do the smoke test, see which way the wind is blowing. Nothing is more annoying to me is when I'm editing, almost knocked the camera over. There's nothing more annoying than wind noise in these videos. So I'm going to try and avoid that. I'm going to put the camera back here. So I'm going to try and avoid that and put the camera back here. Morning, girls. This was my mean carniolan hive. And they weren't too bad yesterday. But just to be safe, we're going to suit up for this adventure. I think I should be okay that way. The wind is blowing from the other side, so we're just going to do this really quick here. Morning, girls. I know I'm back, right? Lots of bees, which is nice, going into winter. So, we are gonna there we go, get the smoker lit good, and here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, if these frames are loaded, I'm gonna pull a few of them out. I want to make sure she's got plenty of room to lay. Oh, just what I thought. Oh. Okay, not bad actually. There's pollen. Larva. I don't have my glasses on, but see the honey around the outside, the brood in the middle, and the pollen kind of on the bottom. I should have put my glasses on, but let me just put this right here carefully. I really hate going back in here pulling this stuff apart. I like kind of leaving them alone, but it's for the betterment of the colony, right? Holy crap. Okay, that's what I thought. Solid honey. Heavy. Hold on, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to set this right here. All right, these two frames are packed. That's what I thought. There's brood. There's brood in here. I could see it. These don't feel as heavy. Cap brood. Cap brood. I can see it on the frame right next to it. There's honey around that. So there's honey around the brood. Same thing here. Same thing here. Okay, I'm going to leave this. Honey on the outside. So there's honey. Oh, this is heavy. There's honey on the outside of this frame. And the inside part of this frame, you see the honey on top. And you got open comb. Some queen cups, but there's nothing in it. So we're going to put this back here. I'll show you this one really fast. I just want to make sure these girls got plenty of room. See, there's brood, there's larva, there's honey on the outside, and there's larva in there. So all I'm going to do is switch all this back together. I left my brush. Push all this back together. I'm going to leave that frame right here has got honey on it. I'm going to leave that to the outside. I'm going to put two new frames right there. I do have some drawn frames, but I want to leave them out because I'd rather get these girls to draw these. So I'm going to checkerboard 2 new frames in right here. Very carefully, I'm going to slide that. Oh, like that. So now, she's got 2 new frames. They can start working on those. Now I need to shake these bees off. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Hold on, made a mistake here. Yeah, this is the one I was going to take out. This one's loaded with bees. We're going to put this one back in. And I got pants. Don't ever wear pants with holes in them, especially when you got an angry hive, like I got going on here. They get in there and they sting you. There. Okay, I'm going to brush these guys off. Get this frame out of here. Do it this way. There we go. This is really the last hive I should be doing this with. I shouldn't speak too soon, but they're a lot nicer than they have been all summer. I've split this hive, I think, 3 times. And that's it. Now we've got honey on the outside, drawn, a new frame, honey and larva, new frame. So now she's got a lot more room to lay. Makes me feel better. Like I said, I don't think they would swarm, but you you never know. There's just a lot of bees in this hive, and you just gotta think to yourself, where are they all gonna fit? Okay, on to the next one. This hive was really packed with bees yesterday. And I'm thinking, where are all these bees gonna go? How the hell gonna fit back in this box? You'll see what I mean here. So we're gonna pretty much do the same thing. I think I could pull the veil off of this. This hive isn't, I shouldn't say that. As soon as I say that, they're gonna come right at me. No veil, let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? You get a face full of bees, right? I mean, look at all these girls. This is great. It's a nice problem to have. When I do the apivar strips, when I come through it with apivar in a couple of weeks, then I'm going to go through these hives and see what they look like. These frame holders work really nice if I remember to grab it. I have them sitting out here too. Okay, morning everybody. All I'm going to do is check. I'm not going to do a whole lot of... How many people, raise your hand, lay up at night, in the middle of the night and think about your bees? Come on, admit it. So I'm laying in bed last night and I'm thinking, you know, I should probably, oh, this one I can tell, this one's full of honey. I'm thinking I should probably go through these. And I bet there's a lot of, yeah, well, actually no, okay. There's pollen and honey. This whole side is capped. Let me put this over here for right now. That whole side is capped. I still might pull one out. This, like I said yesterday, I'm like, how in the world are these guys gonna fit in here? Okay. There's nothing on that side. They're working on it, honey on that side. So we're gonna leave that. This one might not be as much as I think. We'll find out. But at least I know I'm gonna give them a bunch of room here. Come here, girls. Yeah, well, they got plenty of open brood there. Or open comb, I should say. Look out. Nope. She got plenty of room in here. I might not be pulling anything out of this one. And that's fine. Laying in here. There's larva and brood. It's kind of spotty, but it's in here at least. So we're just going through this. I'm doing more than I thought I was going to do, but since I'm at it, might as well. There's a bunch of brood. Bunch of brood. Generally, your honey's going to be on the outside. So we're going to push all this back. Let's do this. Let's see what we got going here. Look out, girls. Now, come on. I don't want to hurt anybody. Oh, this one's heavy. Yep. Only on the outside. There's full of honey there. You can see it. This is heavy. Sorry, I can't turn it all the way. And this side is open. So what I think, if I could see right, there's honey on this frame here. This might get pulled out. Let me see. Yep. That's full of honey there. I love all that nice white comb. I'm gonna pull this frame. and slide all this back over. Well, this propolis sure makes things difficult sometimes, doesn't it? So now on the outside, this is all honey, and there's some room for her to lay. Holy cow, this stuff is thick. Come on, get over. Just gonna slide all this back. If you can, try and keep everything together the way they have it. I mean, if you wind up having the checkerboard stuff in, that's fine, but I'm gonna slide this over. Let me get another frame. So there's honey on the outside here, right here. There's open brood here. I'm going to put this one here. Let me just double check this. And here again, this is just how I do it. There's plenty of honey there. Nothing on that side. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this around. Put that there. And actually, I'm going to put this one here. And this one, yeah, pants with holes in them doesn't work when you're keeping bees here. Okay, we're going to put that there. That's got honey on that side and honey on the outside of this and pollen in the middle. I'm just going to slide this right back in there. I gotta make some room here. I'm kind of trying to set them up for winter. Here's what I'm doing. Slide that back in. And like I said, with the goldenrod starting, they'll have plenty of room. They got plenty of nectar flow coming. Get off of me. Now, get these guys off. Very carefully, just brush everybody off. Come on, girl. Ain't that beautiful? I love seeing that. I just love seeing a white frame. Look out. I know some people say you shouldn't brush bees. Some people say it's okay. I'm okay with it as long as you go slow with it. You don't want to roll them and hurt them. Bees are pretty delicate. So I just do it really carefully. Now you can see that frame isn't all the way capped. There's not even honey in it, but that's fine. I'm going to extract this, and I'll have this frame ready for next year. And that's it. So one new frame in this hive, 2 new frames in that hive. Now I feel a little bit better. There is room for these girls to go. So let's put this back on, put all these bees very carefully. Sometimes if you set it on and slide it, you'll be okay. Just what they did yesterday. Okay, I'm sorry, I won't mess with you guys no more. This is it. For a while, till your apivar comes. Okay, you guys need to get off of there. Come on, girls. Get out of the way. Okay. And, of course, here again, raise your hands. How many people have done this? Forget to take your rack out. Come on, admit it. How many people have done it? Let me see. Nothing like getting a whole hive put back together, and then you forget you did that. Get out of the way. All right, get out of the way, girls. All right, so that's it. They're not as bad as yesterday. 3 and 5, yeah. 7 wasn't as bad, if I remember right. So, yeah, 1 and 5 were pretty packed. 7 wasn't as bad. So anyways, I might just take a peek at that hive just to see what's going on, but I'm gonna, if anything, I'm gonna just do the same thing. So you pretty much got the idea what I'm doing. Like I said, this is how I do it. I just feel like if I can give them more room, it's early enough. All the goldenrod is going to start blooming pretty soon. My pasture is loaded with it. All the farm fields around here. I never really knew what goldenrod was till I got into beekeeping, or paid attention to it anyways. It's everywhere out here. So the second nectar flow is about to start, which is great. If I have to, I could feed them, which is fine, 2-to-1 syrup. In about December, I throw dry sugar in there just for insurance purposes, because if the weather really gets lousy and you can't open the hives, I don't want to try and open them in January or February and throw sugar, so I just do it in December. I use my screen feeder boards, which we'll get to that when that time of year comes. So anyways, that's it. I've given them more room. They've got a few more frames. They've got plenty of time. The goldenrod's going to start, blah, blah, blah. You kind of got the idea there. So anyways, hopefully you liked the video. Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Ring the bell. This way you'll get notified the next time a video comes out, and I will talk to you guys like really soon. All right, bye.